Boom! Here we are for another live stream. Even though for most of you guys it's going to be a replay, but I'm recording this live, and we're going to have a little look at this brand new Arma Arma Big Rock 6S. Had it out for a bash. I'm just filming a video on it at the moment. Truck was really impressed with it, but there's some damage. We're going to get to that in a minute. But the bit I'm really disappointed about is this body. These are really expensive. If anybody knows in the comments, can you let me know in the comments how much a replacement body shell is going to be for this? So look at the state of it. Look, that's all smashed off. I'll tell you what, first crack, it split all the way down here, and all that was a really mild rollover. Now, since then, I have beat on it really hard. So, yeah, it got a lot worse. So someone said 45 to 50 bucks. Is that just for the body only? Just the Lexan, or does that come with all the plastic? Man, right. Anyway, let's get that off of there. Look, I'll show you the damage on the car in a minute, and then we're going to fix it. But I can see where they're coming from with this. They put all this roll cage in there and all this stuff here to try and beef it up a little bit. But by the looks of it, it hasn't really worked. I think it's probably made it weaker. All these other body shells, I mean, they all break eventually, but I've never had a body get destroyed so quickly. Even normal bodies like this with body pins, they all last a lot longer. So, yeah, quite disappointed. What are your guys'? Oh, is that $90 or £90 with no plastics? Oh my God, $100 with plastic. Oh my God, you're literally going to need a new body every time you bash it. Oh my God. So, how many of you guys have got one of these? Let me know in the chat. How many of you guys have got one of these? And how many of you guys feel the same, that the body isn't really tough enough? So, let's have a look what people are saying in the comments. We'll see what comes in. But anyway, the bit that I broke on this was this part here, look. I mean, this car took an absolute pounding. We gave it hell in a skate park. Really took a lot of abuse. And for the most part, it held up really good. Really impressed with this car. I like the longer wheelbase. Oh, just found the bent drive shaft there. I'm not too fussed about bent drive shafts because they're easy to repair. You just straighten them out in the vise. No big deal. But it's this piece here, look. It's only a cheap part, but it is definitely a weak spot on all Armas. And so you can get an Arma EXB one, like I've got one here. And I recommend anybody getting a 6S Arma, if it doesn't come with this, get it and put it on before you even use it. It's always, in my opinion, the first thing that always goes. Yeah, so what do you guys reckon? Traxxas is a lot stronger than Arma? Yeah, sometimes. Not always. Sometimes. Right, well, let's put this off to the side. And by the way, one of you guys can actually win this car. And you might not want this car, but hold fire for a minute, because we're going to put loads of upgrades on it. Not now, but in the main video. We're going to put a load of our M2C stuff on there. I want to change the body and change the wheels. So if you win that competition, and you can enter that competition for free, if you click on the link up here, look, it's pinned. If you click on there, it will tell you on there how you can win that car for free. If you want more than one ticket, you're going to have to buy the tickets. Don't ask me in the comments how you get the free ticket. If you literally click on there and follow the description, it's going to tell you on there how you can get free tickets. Now, the winner can choose between this car here and a brand spanking new one that's never been run. Well, I built it live on this channel, and I did a quick donut in the room here with it, and that was it. So it's pretty much new. Just tested to see if it works. And it's been upgraded. So we've got a perfect par servo in there. We've got all the M2C stuff in there. Look, this thing is an absolute beast. We've got the M2C 7075 shock tower. We've got the 7075 M2C chassis. And also, we've got the EXB thing on there. Also, got all the other M2C bits on there that are likely to go. And this thing here, brand spanking new. And the winner of that competition can choose that one or that one. Now, this one might end up being better because we're going to change the wheels and tyres, and we're going to change the body. So the competition ends at the end of this month. And one of you guys can choose which one you want. So let me know in the comments, which one would you rather choose? But anyway, you can get your tickets, and then once the winner has been drawn at the end of the month, then the winner can choose which one. So you haven't got to choose now. You can choose at the end of the month. Right, let's stop waffling about this nonsense. And let's get wrenching. So I'm going to stick you on my tripod, and I'm going to turn the lens round, because on the iPhone, for some reason, you get better audio from the front-facing camera. When you turn it round, it all starts muffling. So I've got to make sure that I talk into this side. Right, got my world's biggest cup. Well, not really the world's biggest, but 4 times the size of a normal cup. So let's get this thing repaired. Get a lapel mic, someone says. Yeah, I've got one. I have tried doing it, but it starts rattling on there and banging when you're moving around, and it ruins the audio. And then I tried having it there and people said it didn't sound good. Then I tried having it up there and people said it didn't sound good. So, I don't know. I think if I just have it this way round, it's fine. What do you guys reckon? Peter says, when you're moving. For those of you that don't know, I'm moving. Well, I'm in the process of moving to the Isle of Man. So I've got a house over there now. And slowly but surely, I'm moving stuff over there. And I'm going to be a full-time resident there within 5 months. I've got 5 months to do it. I'm still going to come back here, though. I'm not going to be gone from here. Still going to come back to see friends and family. And to do RC bashing and stuff. So I'm not going to be fully gone. But I will be an Isle of Man resident. More monster truck content. Yes, there's going to be more monster truck content coming up. All right, let's get this. Where's the best angle for you guys? Like that? I mean, you could see my ugly mug. But I think you really want to see what's going on here. So I've got to take this whole contraption off. This is held on with 3 screws. So 2 screws go through the top here. And if we just whip those ones out, it's still not going to let it come off. There's another screw underneath. So I think we're going to have to remove the whole entire front end. All right, I'm going to have to quickly do something, because there's people here copy and pasting. See, right, here is a problem we've now got going on in the chat. And I forgot to set it up on the computer, so I'm going to go over there and set it up in a minute. So the problem is, there's something called a slow mode. And that means that you can only comment like once every 60 seconds. People complain, so, oh, why can I only comment once every 60 seconds? Well, if you have a look in the chat now, Archie, for example, is copy and pasting the same comment over and over and over and over and over. And that ruins the chat for all of you guys. So I'm just going to quickly go over there to my computer. Quickly come over here, bring it over. And I'm going to have to quickly change the settings in here. It's not going to take long. Just so that... And only subscribers can comment as well. So if you want to comment, subscribe. It just cleans the stream up a little bit. When people just copy and paste the same comment over and over and over, it doesn't mean I'm going to respond to it. I'm just going to ignore it. But it just ruins it for everybody else. I'll get that everybody wants to be chatted to, but it's impossible to chat to everyone on there. Right, that should be fixed now, hopefully. I think. Have we fixed it? I think I fixed it. Boom. Boom. Right, I think I fixed it now. Let me know in the comments. Have we fixed it? Hopefully now everyone can only comment once every 60 seconds. So give it a go, everyone. Try and leave 2 comments in a row and see what happens. Hey, Len in the house. You timed out the spammer. There you go. That's what happens when you spam. It's a bit selfish spamming because it's not fair on everybody else. I know everybody wants to chat. I do try and read as many comments as I can. But if you want me to reply to them, then leave it as short as possible. If you can leave it, the less words you put in there, the more likely I am to read it. Right, so I think we got those. Little trick here, actually. These are normally magnetised, but sometimes I lose their magnetisation. And see, that one's grabbed it that time. But sometimes it won't grab it. Thanks, Len. Legend. So what you can do, you can get a tiny little magnet and just stick it on there like that. And then sticks on there better. Another trick you can do, but it doesn't always work. You can get a magnet and just rub it across there a few times, and then it magnetises it, but it doesn't always work. We've got Wills from Toronto. Hello, dude. Where you guys all from? Let me know in the chat. Where are you all from? Right, I can't remove it. We're going to have to take this whole front end off, I think. So I'm going to take the wheels off first, because that's going to make it easier to work on. Hey, someone says best YouTuber. Thanks, dude. But I have got a bit of catching up to do to Mr. Beast. Got a long way to go. Can you have more crawler content? Yeah. We'll especially when I get to the Isle of Man next, I'm going to do more crawler stuff. There's so many epic crawling locations on the Isle of Man. So there will be more crawling content when I'm there next. Are you going to America for monster trucking? Hopefully. I don't know yet for sure, but hopefully. I'm sure I definitely will one day, but hopefully this year we can make it happen. What's next for the speed cars? Oh, I don't know. I've got some upgrades I've got to do to it. The biggest hold back now is the wheels and tyres. They just don't seem to hold up. So, I've got someone from Houston, Texas. When are you moving away, says Corey. I'm in the process now, dude. I've got a house in the Isle of Man. I've got my keys. I'm having a bit of work done to the house as we speak. And I'm going to be a full-time resident there within 5 months. All right. Got to get all this contraption off of there. So... Somebody from Switzerland. More drag racing content. Yes, I've got some drag racing content coming up. But it's a bit tricky doing loads of content at the moment because I'm in the middle of moving. It's going to be a little bit less content than normal for a little while. Alright, so now I've got to get this whole front end off. And hopefully it's going to come off easy. Got somebody from Yorkshire. Sledge tyres on Big Rock. Yeah, maybe. I definitely want to change the tyres on it. I mean, these tyres, they're good in the way that they don't really balloon much, so you're not really going to blow them out. But the trouble is with these, there's not much weight behind them, so there's not much air control. So I noticed this truck sort of nose diving quite often and hitting the floor, and there wasn't enough wheel momentum to pull it out. Even though I have put the high-speed gearing on this, it still didn't do it. So I think it would be nice to have a little bit more momentum built up in bigger wheels and tyres. Got somebody from Denmark, Cleveland, Ohio, Illinois, USA. Sleek says such an awesome truck. Get in mine. Oh, it's definitely one of my favourite Arma rigs. This one, really like it. I don't like the body. The body, I would say, completely sucks. But apart from that, the rest of it, I love it. All you're going to need to do is put some body mounts on there. Get rid of this quick release nonsense. This quick release sucks anyway. I did one jump, landed it quite hard. It just popped off. At least I know the X-Max pops off, but it's like one-handed. You just go clunk, clunk, put it back on. On this, you've got to faff about. You've got to take all the body clips out again. Then you've got to line it all up. It doesn't line up that well. And then you've got to put all that through again. Hope it all hooks in here. I don't like it. Not a fan of that, really. Right, so let's get the bumper off as well. Do you and Tommy get along? Yeah, we get on now. We used to be haters, but we get on now. But I never hated him, really. It's more of a bit of love-hate, or whatever the word is. Right. Get the front end off of here. Get that ugga-dugga on there. Make speed run monster truck. Yeah, kind of half planning to do that. I think the world record's over 100 mile an hour. So I want to try and get over 100 mile an hour, get the world record with it. But I don't know if it's dodgy. That centre drive shaft spins so fast. I was chatting to Tony about it. I reckon it's quite a dangerous thing to do. So I'm still tempted to do it, but he's kind of put me off a bit. More RC Jet content. There will be. I'm not going to use it till the weather gets better though. Right. Thrasher was impressive. Oh yeah, who saw the video on the main channel with the Thrasher on the skate park? Man, that was fun. And we still got... Oh, I've got another screw here holding on. Right, there we go. Got the front end off now. It's going to be picked to get that drive shaft back in. I know it will be, always is. Nicholas says, very nice. When are we getting tour of your new house, Kev? I don't know. I put enough of my life online. I never really shared my house here in the UK, and I'm not sure if I will on the Isle of Man. So I've got enough of my life online. I like to have some privacy. It's bad enough when people figure out where my shop is and start knocking on the door. So I don't want people starting to figure out where my house is. Right, so we got to get to this piece here, look. So you see the screw? What's on there? So I think we have to remove these pins out of there to take top arms off, and then get this top plate off, and then hopefully we'll be able to change it over. That's what I'm hoping anyway. Len goes new workshop on the island. Yes, hopefully. I'm looking at some workshops now over there. However, I've got to open an Isle of Man business account. I don't want to buy the building in my UK company because I'm trying to get away from the whole UK tax system. So ideally, I want to close down the UK company altogether and only have the Isle of Man company. But I've got to go over there for another meeting with my new accountants. They've got to advise me what the best way is of getting the money out of my UK company and put it into my Isle of Man company once I've set it up. So once that's all done, hopefully, then I can, because I've got some units over there for sale, so hopefully I can get one of those. These, oh, that's even bent as well, look, but we don't need them anymore. Fancy, Kev has an accountant. Oh man, any of you guys have got your own business, definitely get your own accountant. It's not worth trying to do it yourself. I mean, when you're running your own business, focus on what you're good at and let somebody else do what they're good at. Because I did try doing my own accounts, and it's so much work, it stresses you out, and then you're not getting your work done. When you might as well just pay someone to do it, and you focus on what you're good at, your business. So I tried it once doing my own books, and that was it. Once, and that was it. Never again. Hate it. It's bad enough that they rob your money, but to then rob your time as well, that's odd that. Right. Are we missing one of these? I'm sure there should be another one of them. We probably lost it when it broke. Right, now this off. When are you going to drive the Baja bug? Oh, I don't know yet. The video is in the process of being made, but I don't know when the video's done. You know, as with all my videos, I'll never know when they're ready until they're actually ready. Right, so now we can get to this piece and replace it. I'll get so many comments from people saying, when's that video out? When's that video out? When are you doing that one? I wish I could tell you, but I can't. You know, I'm working on, oh, I've lost count. Over 20 videos, I think, at the moment. And they get done when they get done. I don't stress myself out. I spoke about that in my last live stream. Where, you know, I think that's a lot of YouTubers burn themselves out. And I think the big reason for burning themselves out is that they just try and just do too much. And they pressurise themselves to get content out. And then you get burnt out when I think you're better off just doing it in your own time. Do it as you please. Do what you want to do. Enjoy making videos and just let the videos come out when they're naturally finished rather than just to stress yourself out, not enjoy it, and then get burnt out and then give up. I don't know which way around that's supposed to go on. So let me have a look in this one quickly so I don't get it wrong. So chamfer closest to the plate. Right, like that. Boom! Right, so now I think we can get the screw in the middle. What hole does it go in? Get a bit of talking to myself now, like a weirdo. Have you any other Mardave cars? I've got 2 Mardave Marauders. Right, get that in there loosely. And then we've got the 2 screws that have to go on top. Which are these 2, I believe. But now, because we're going into metal, we've got to put Loctite on. Otherwise, they're going to rattle loose. I like to use Loctite Blue. Just get a bottle of that from eBay, and this one's lasted me for years already. It never goes off. Even if you don't bother putting the lid on, it will never go off. It only goes off once you put it on the thread and put the screw in. Why is it the worst RC car body? Wind the stream back to the beginning and you'll see how easy it broke. Put zoomies on the Raminator, Kev, says Spike. Oh, dude, I wanted to originally, but it's going to be so much work trying to pipe it all in there. It's going to take me days and days and days to do it. And it's probably going to make it lose loads of power. I mean, how cool would it be? I'm totally with you. I really want to do it. But I don't think it's that feasible. Well, maybe one day. Arma tough. Well, this Arma is actually really tough. The amount of abuse it took, I'm really surprised. I thought it was going to break a lot more. Very impressed with it. Really, really happy with the durability of this. This is the only piece I broke. So I'm putting the EXB one on. It would be nice if Arma actually included this EXB part on there because it is a major weak spot. Rest of it, really tough. Really happy, really impressed with it. Apart from the body absolutely sucked. They can't have tested it properly because that thing just fell to pieces so easily. I did one little roll over on mud and it already split. You'll see that when the main video comes out, how easily it broke. Very, very disappointed. I did later on go to beating it really hard and then it broke more, but the initial split just broke so easy. Leo going, how's the move? Yeah, kind of in the process. When are you going to backflip monster truck? Says Joshua, yo-ho. I don't know, when I get some balls. Need to get some balls first and an opportunity to do it somewhere. But I've seen some people get hurt doing it, so I don't know. We'll see. We'll see on the day when there's a backflip wall in front of me if I've got the balls or not to do it. I want to do it, but I don't want to break my back. Do you still have to Axial SMT10 Gravedigger? No, I gave it to Tony from Swamp Thing 4x4. Right, boom, that's in. Does your brother still edit your videos? No, I'm pretty much gone back to editing most of my own ones now. I mean, he does a really good job at editing, but every editor does have his own sort of style and finishing touches. And my brother's style did match mine really well, but I did want to do a few little final tweaks to my edits. And my brother uses a different editing software to me. He uses the Apple one, the Final Cut Pro, and I use Premiere. And the trouble is, I can't do my little finishing touches on that one because I don't know how to use it. And my brother had a go at using Premiere and he can't get his head around that, and I can't get my head around the Apple one, and the Apple doesn't do a few features what I want it to do anyway. And yeah, so kind of, and he hasn't really got that much time in a minute because he's doing his own videos. So I'm back to doing them myself at the moment, but I really enjoy editing. Do like doing it, but it is time consuming, so it was handy having somebody help me out doing the edits. But I do most of my editing now in the evening, so I'll do my work here, go home, get some food, and then before, where I used to just sort of chill out a bit more and not be that productive, now when I edit my own videos, I'm being productive, so I'm still getting the same sort of amount of videos out really, but doing them myself at home. Right, I'm missing, oh no, it's here, it's cool. Ash goes, how are you, Kev? I'm good, thanks, dude. How are you? That could be why you got 27 videos backed up. No, I mean, they're not finished. I mean, a lot of them I've started editing, but I've got to get more content. I've got to take the cars out more. I'm waiting for parts. I'm waiting for weather. I'm waiting for other people. You know, I've got so many videos backed up where I'm just waiting for stuff, you know, just to line up so I can finish a video. And, you know, and not only that, it's because I, you know, like now, I was looking around and think, right, what can I do? And I thought, yeah, I need to get the Big Rock ready, so I might as well do a little live stream. Alright, get these back in there. We are missing one, but I've got more somewhere. So I'm gonna, yeah, one of the little thin ones is missing. I've got loads of them somewhere, but I'm not gonna bore you guys in the live stream trying to look for it. So I'm gonna find that after the stream, then pop it in. A little caster adjusters look. See that one there, look, it's got a bit of play now. But look at that, we're on there now, look, EXB. These can't cost much to make. I reckon Arma should just include these. Right, so now, oh yeah, we've got to get the bumper back on. Which way round was it? That way round? I can't see the hole. I can't find the hole. The hole's gone. Where's the Thunder Target EK4? Upstairs. Kev, I want to make money, but I'm only 12. Do you have any ideas? There's a lot of things you could do, like mowing lawns and things, but you have to get, obviously, permission by your parents. You could do some eBaying. You could do some YouTubing. But you got to do it all with parental consent. Are you doing pilot's license? Yes, I am. What's going on here? Oh, do you know what? Now that we've put these EXB things on there, they're a bit bigger. So this Arma bumper is now hitting, these little bits there are hitting on there. So I'm just going to go in there with my side cutters, and just trim a little bit off of there. And now, hopefully, it's going to go on. Yeah, perfect. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Do you get your RPL or PPL for flying? I'm doing microlight first. And then once I got that, I'll do the PPL after. And that's what they told me at the flight school was the easiest way of doing your licence. So I'm learning to fly in a Icarus C42. So if you type that in Google, it's a real plane, but because it's under a certain weight, it's classed as a microlight, and they're a lot cheaper to learn in and easier. And then it's cheaper to then convert to the PPL afterwards. So the idea is once I've passed my test, I can get a plane and fly to and from UK and Isle of Man. Because if I drive to the Isle of Man and take a ferry, it's like 9 hours. But if I had my own plane and flew, it would only take me an hour, roughly, depending what plane I get. I want an extra, really. I mean, everybody's trying to put me off and say, don't get an extra. My flight instructor said, no, don't get an extra. It's a sports plane. It's not really supposed to be for commuting. But, you know what it's like. You want something, you want it, don't you? Right, and then go in there. Get yourself a carbon cub. They're too slow, dude. That'll take forever to get to the Isle of Man on that. See, I liked the idea of doing stunts, all the loops and rolls and prop hangs and all this crazy stuff. And you could do that with an extra. A carbon cub, it's more for sort of slow flying and short runways and all that sort of stuff. So they're cool. You know, Cletus McFarlane's got one. They look epic, but I don't think it will suit me for what I want. Joshua Alder's got some raffles. Way, nice one, dude. Good luck. Doing it, Drone says, what do I do to make a channel like yours? Well, that's the worst thing you want to do, because copycat channels never do well. You can get ideas from people, but then you've got to put your own spin on it. If you just copy someone, why would they watch you? Why would anybody watch a fake Kevin Talbot when they can watch the real Kevin Talbot? You see, when Casey Neistat done vlogging, so many Casey Neistat copycats out there, but none of them got any views. Because why would you watch a Casey Neistat wannabe when you can watch the real Casey Neistat? So be yourself. That is the one unique attribute that you have that nobody else has, and that is you. So play on you, be you, and own it. Be confident about yourself, own your personality, and do it your way, because that is something that nobody can copy. You're you, and nobody else is you. So, you know, you're going to be unique, you're going to be different. Definitely don't copy people. It's cringy for a start, and you're not going to get any views. Just wasting your time. Alright. That screw there, which goes in here. We're nearly done. Nearly done with this. I want to take it out and give it another bash. And then see how it all holds up. Then we're going to give it the full M2C treatment. Different body shell. Different wheels and tyres. What's better, C-hubs or pillow balls? Oh, I've got no idea, dude. Absolutely no idea. I don't know which one's more durable. I know they've got different handling characteristics. I don't know which one's better. Kev, buy a fighter jet like an old MiG or something. Oh man, them things are ridiculously expensive to run. So, no. I want an extra. That's what I want. I'm not really into jets, really. Extra 330. Perfect. You need different profile pictures on your channels. No way to... It's too confusing now. Yeah, probably. Probably could do changing the profile picture over on the main channel. Do you ever gorilla tape and shoe glue bodies to make them tough? I don't. I do shoe glue and drywall tape, but not gorilla glue and not gorilla tape and shoe glue. Right, so we're ready to go again on this. We do have a bent shaft on the back. We could take it off and try and straighten it, but I don't know, let's try and straighten it by hitting it with a hammer and leaving it on. Alright, I'm going to put goggles on. Whenever you're hitting something with a hammer, it's worth putting goggles on because stuff can fly off and hit you in the face. Can you get Traxxas Rally, says RC Dude. Maybe. Probably shouldn't hit that. I'm probably going to end up ruining it. This is the car that one of you guys can win in the competition. Link down below. So there you go. Whoever wins this car gets a bit of historical Talbot bodging. It's almost perfect, you know. You don't need to buy new shafts when you bend them. Just straighten them out. You're best off taking it out and doing it, but this works as well. Boom, there we go. That is, oh my God, that is perfect. Look. Check this out, look. That one there. Let's just get let's spin you round. That's the shaft there that was bent. Just turning that round. Hold on, let's get it off the end so I can turn it easier. Right, look at that. Look at that. That is just perfection, isn't it? What would you give me out of 10 for straightness? Compare that to a stock Arma one. What would you give me out of 10 for that, eh? Eh? Right, so I'm going to run it stock again, with the stock tyres again, just to finish off the video that I'm working on. And then the next video after with this car, it's going to get modified with all the M2C stuff. And probably bigger tyres. The spider on me. Clear off. Different body and bigger wheels. It's a bit tricky getting these nuts on there, look. Right, let me turn this phone round because you're going to get muffled audio otherwise. Put it onto the selfie camera. Right, there. These are a bit fiddly getting those nuts on there. But we're on. We're good. Someone goes still a bit wobbly. Well, you're never going to get it fully perfect. What would you give me out of 10? 9.99 someone says. What are must-do mods for Notorious 6S? I'd say just do this bit there, really. Let's see how you get on. Do that bit. I'll do that on day one, really, because you're going to break it straight away. And then see how you get on. I mean, if you extreme bash it, you're going to trash a lot of it. So I like to just put M2C chassis or a scorched titanium chassis on straight away, personally. Looks straighter than stock, says Mason. To be fair, though, the stock one might already be bent as well from jumping it. 7 or 8, 9, good enough, 9, yeah. I mean, on a real car, obviously it wouldn't be good enough because you're in it. But on a toy car, good enough. Good enough. So that is all ready again for another bashing outing. Yeah, people are saying 9. I agree, good enough. Good enough, look at that. Perfect, almost. Right, put this crappy body back on. I don't think it'd be too difficult to modify this to a different body shell. When I first unboxed it, I thought this was like an X-Max quick release thing, but it isn't, it's a fake fifth wheel. Thank you for working so hard and keeping us entertained, Kev. Well, that's all right, dude. I do work a lot of hours. Probably 16 hours every single day. 16 hours, 7 days a week. But I do enjoy my work, so it doesn't really feel like work. So, you know, what's that saying that people say? If you do what you love, you never work a day in your life. So I definitely agree with that. I think everybody should find something that they're passionate about and then try and monetize it somehow. I mean, people say once you make your job your hobby, or once you make your hobby your job, you stop enjoying the hobby. But I'm still loving the hobby. Boom, back in action. So yeah, someone said about why is it the world's worst body? Look, I did a really mild rollover on mud and it split all the way down there. And then I bashed it on a skate park, and it really did get abused there. It did land upside down on concrete and stuff, so it just got even worse. But somebody said in the comments, these are like $100 to replace that body, and I think you're just better off. I'm probably going to put one of these on there, look. It's a HBI Savage body, and they fit on there almost perfectly. And if you look at this one down here, this one here's a Fire Team. That's got that body on it, and the Fire Team is pretty much the same car as this. There's a few changes, but for the most part, it's pretty much the same. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put one of those bodies on there, and then we're going to go for some bigger wheels. What wheels do you reckon we should put on it? I've got quite a few Proline wheels upstairs. Let's go upstairs and have a look at the wheel options that I've got, actually. Probably have to turn the lights on first up there, because it's going to be dark. Turn my lights on. Got light switch up here somewhere for indoors. Hey, let there be light. Let's have a look what wheels and tyres we can put on there. Right, so I've got some of these, you see these are 5th scale ones, so I can't put those on there. I've got quite a few wheels here, look at all that lot. So these are 5th scale, 5th scale, 5th scale, 5th scale. Oh, running out of options here, 5th scale. So I think it's out of these two here. We've got, oh, and they're both the same. So we've got 3.8 Badlands. They should bolt straight on, or we've got the 2.8. Oh, look, these are paddle tyres. They're a bit small, though. We've got these ones, though, look. These are 3.8 as well, but they look smaller, though. Probably the same size rim, probably. So we've got these Badlands here that are slightly smaller. And then we've got these Badlands here, which are a little bit bigger. Which ones do you reckon? The bigger ones or the smaller ones? I'm thinking the bigger ones, actually. Yeah, that's what I reckon we'll do. We'll put a set of those on there. Oh, that's going to be epic. Set of those on there, and that HBI body. Yes. Yes. This is a staircase of doom, people. Oh, look, subscribe. If you subscribe as well, that means you can comment on the live stream. So how many of you guys in the comments are watching but are not subscribed? If you hit the subscribe button, it's free. Subscribing doesn't cost anything. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people think you've got to pay or something. But how many people were not subscribed? So give us a comment and to say you're a new subscriber. Because if you subscribe now, you can comment in like 1 minute. Oh yes, definitely Spike. Paint the extra 300 in red with game over stickers and use red smoke when you fly. Definitely, dude. Definitely getting game over on there. 100%. Mr. Bob says, I'm subbed. I've been subscribed. So how many of you guys have just subscribed on this stream? Just be interested to know. RC Smith's been subscribed for 5 years. Oh, actually, yeah. Let us know in the comments how long you've been subscribed for. How long? 5 years. New subscriber. Hey, welcome aboard. So welcome aboard to all the new subbies. I'll tell you what, I really try and build a really family-friendly community somewhere. You know, when I make my videos, I try and make my videos that the whole family can watch. Mum, dad, kids, everybody. So I'll try and make it. It's difficult because if I was making content only for kids, it'd be easy. You just jump around like an idiot and don't really go into any detail at all. But if you go into too much detail, then you bore the kids. So it's a tough balancing act where you've got to try and keep it interesting enough for adults, but also interesting enough for the kiddies. So 2 years, 5 years, 6-ish years, 3.5 years, 4 years, 1 year. Whoa, you guys are legends. So I try and build a community that's really friendly. So when you read through my comment sections, you know, I do read most of my comments, but it's impossible to get all of them. And when there's negativity and nasty comments, I'll just block those people, because I want to keep it really nice for everybody. I want, you know, any age group to be able to go through the comments and take part in the RC community. You know, it's all about fun in this hobby. And you go on a lot of comments on YouTube and on Facebook pages and stuff. There's so much hate and so much negativity in there. And in something like an RC hobby that's supposed to be escape from all that, it's just no need for it. 7 years, we got people subscribed for 7 years. That's amazing. That's probably when I started, probably about 7 years ago. More than 5 years since the channel started. You guys are legend. All about growing the community. Absolutely, definitely got to grow the community, because if the RC hobby dies out, I mean, it's such a great hobby. I mean, there's not many hobbies where like the whole family can get involved. I mean, so many kids nowadays are just playing Xboxes and PlayStations, sitting around at home and not getting any exercise and not learning anything, when you could be wrenching on these. And if you learn how to wrench on these, it's the same as wrenching on a real car. I mean, look, let me show you something. My first RC car is that car there. This is my first ever RC car. It's a Tamiya Manta Ray. So it started out like that, and I've sort of made it as that when I was a kid. I had to build it myself. I had to learn how differentials work. I had to learn how shock absorbers work. And I learned so much from this. Here, look. This is the original screwdriver that I built that car with. And I've still got it here, look. I was 10 years old when I built that. But do you know what? Come out here, look. I built that as well. And it's almost exactly the same. It's just nuts and bolts that are bigger. It's still really, it's the same as an RC crawler, really, just bigger. Got 4-link suspension, just nuts and bolts, ultra shocks on, exactly the same as on an RC car. It's just exactly the same. And if you was just playing video games all your life, you wouldn't be building this afterwards, would you? So, yeah, I think the RC hobby is definitely a hobby worth promoting. Then goes size matters. The RC hobby is definitely a hobby worth promoting. It gets people... You know what? I've made so many cool friends with RC all over the world just because of RC. You know, I've met so many great people. You know, I've made friends in America, on the Isle of Man, in all different countries. Here in the UK, like when we go out with, you know, the RCs, made so many friends there. And it's like, you know, they're real friends, actual real friends that, you know, if you need help, you can call each other. And like, video gaming's all right, you know, I'm not saying don't video game, but it's just so unproductive. You're not learning anything, you're not getting any social skills. So I think getting people into RC is great. And if the hobby dies out, then companies will stop making these things. And then all you're going to get is people sitting around at home. And nowadays, people are getting so unhealthy. You know, people sitting around on their arse all day long and eating bad food and stuff, and they're just getting ill. You know, and it's... with the RC hobby, you're out and about, you're getting exercise. I've been watching a few videos recently of like 80-year-old and 90-year-old people that are like so fit and so healthy because they keep active. And the RC hobby, that keeps you active. You're out and about, running around after your RC. You can go through the woods and the forests. It's just such a great hobby all round. And I recommend anybody to get into the hobby. Even Claire, when Ian first came out with us, we was RCing, and he brought Claire with him from Claire's RC, and she started off laughing at us, thinking, it's like, look at all these grown adults playing with toy cars. And she's absolutely right. We are big man-childs playing with RC cars, but it's a great community. And I let Claire have a go on the X-Max, and then she was hooked. Started a channel, came out bashing with us, started doing fam jam and all this other stuff. And you just meet so many great people. It's amazing. Amazing hobby. So how long have you guys been in the hobby? Let me know in the comments. And also let me know in the comments if any of you guys have started RC because of watching my videos. That would be quite interesting to see. RC cars better than road rage. I mean, real cars is a good hobby as well. You know, when you go out with like the 4x4s or with the monster trucks, that's all amazing as well. But one thing I like about the RCs is you can do it in warmth. You know, I'm here wrenching now on this and I'm warm. If I've got to work on the monster truck, I'm getting underneath it, I'm getting oily. So both different hobbies, but both brilliant. RC Dude says 5 years because of me. That's amazing. I started because of you. Wow. I wonder how many people started RC because they saw my videos. I mean, some people say to me it must be thousands, but I don't know. I don't know how many. I've got absolutely no idea. What do you guys reckon? How many people do you reckon started RC because of my videos? I've actually got no idea. And I don't know how you could find out. I thought maybe like 1,000, maybe. I don't know. Got back into it about 3 years ago. March. When you're moving, someone says again, a lot of people saying when am I moving. I'm in the process now, dude. I've got the house sorted on the Isle of Man. I've got decorators in there at the moment, just decorating a couple of things and moving stuff over. So I'm backwards and forwards at the moment and officially going to be a resident within 5 months, but probably way before, hopefully. Someone goes, nosediving is because of ESC. I'm guessing somebody asked why an RC car nosedives. There's lots of reasons why an RC car can nosedive. So you could be hitting a jump too fast because if you're, let's get this here. A lot of people actually don't know about air control of RC cars. So if you're going over a jump and it nosedives, could be a few reasons why. So if you're going through the air like that and it's nosediving, what you can do is hit power, and that's going to spin the wheels up, and the momentum of the wheel spinning is going to make it level out in the air. Now, if you hit the ramp full speed and your wheels are already at full speed, if you hit, you can't hit more full speed, you're already full, so it's going to carry on nosediving. So on the same jump again next time, hit it a little bit slower. So then if it nosedives, you can give it more power and that'll pull it out. Another reason to nosedive is maybe your wheels are not heavy enough. The heavier the wheels, the more inertia you got on the wheels. When they accelerate, it's going to rotate the truck. Suspension setup's also another thing. The way it hits the jumps, you can play with different suspension damping and spring rates on the front and rear. Sometimes you could go over a jump and then the back kind of catapults it up because the front might absorb it really well and the back doesn't. It's exactly the same on the real monster truck. So all this stuff that you learn with RC, you can later use all that stuff in real cars. So if you want to do a backflip, if you've got enough power, put the power on while it's in the air. It should get it all the way around. If you want to do a forward flip, get a lot of wheel speed up. So you want to hit the jump pretty fast. Make sure these wheels are spinning as fast as possible. Then hit the brakes, and it should rotate like that in the air. One thing that's difficult, though, is what I find. When you're doing a backflip, it's easy because the rotation of the wheels is like a gyro, and that keeps the truck from going sideways. But when you put the brakes on, that gyro effect stops, and it can start rotating like that in the air. And a lot of people think they know how to make it not do that, and I've tried loads of different theories and it's a bit hit and miss. Sometimes you can pull it off and land on wheels, sometimes it doesn't. But from what I've found, what you want to do is just hit the jump and have as much wheel speed as you possibly can have. Make sure that the truck's fully level first. Once it's fully level in the air, make sure your steering wheels are straight and everything is as level as possible. Then hit the brakes, let it rotate. Even if you let it over rotate a little bit, then give it a little bit of power to get that gyro effect back on and level it out. So, yeah. My X-Max got chased by police last night. Oh dear. Do you like Hondas? For going to the shops or maybe mowing the lawn? Is the monster truck going to the Isle of Man? Yes. Once I get a shop over there, I want to take it over there. But I'm thinking of getting another monster truck built that I can keep one in the UK and keep one on the Isle of Man. That's the plan. And my next monster truck, I'm going to make it narrower. If you look at the one that I've got now, let's get you back over next door again. Look how wide that axle housing is. This axle housing is 10 inches wider. Let's get the light on so you can see it a bit better. But the axle housing on this is 10 inches wider than on a normal monster truck. So if you look at this piece here, for example, where the rams are mounted, normally this plate's really short and they're mounted there and there. And then if you look at the shock absorbers, normally the shocks are vertical, and on mine they're like that. It's great for handling. It looks amazing when you've got the big wheels on there, to see the stance of it with the big wheels on there, the shocks like that and the things wide. It looks mad. I mean, I reckon it just like the best looking monster truck ever in my opinion. But because I've made it too wide, it won't fit into a shipping container. So if I had the standard axle housing, that's 10 inches narrower, this one's a 50-inch housing, and the Monster Jam trucks have got a 40-inch housing. So if I've got one with a 40-inch housing, then it's going to fit in a shipping container, then I can ship it around the world and do shows around the world. But with this one here, I made it too wide, but you know, it's my dream monster truck, and I want to make, and I built it to my dream specs. I wanted the world's best monster truck. So that's why I made it wide. I wanted it wide, and yep, I know I can't really ship it easily like that. I mean, you could take like the ends off of here, make it a bit narrower, and then it will go in. But it's a lot of messing about. So this truck here is going to go to the Isle of Man, and I can just mess about with it to do YouTube content, and then I'll get a new truck built that I can keep here in the UK, and then that one I can ship around the world and do shows with. That's the plan anyway. I want to actually... But they say you shouldn't really share your life goals, really. So no, I'm going to stop there. I've got some big goals when it comes to monster trucks. So I'll give you a clue. I've got to build about 10 of them. So yeah, that's it for the clue. Why don't you run heat sinks and motor fans? Oh man, heat sinks fly off, motor fans just die, so I've given up with them. Can you ferry it to the Isle of Man? Yes. Not in a container though, I'd have to go on a flatbed trailer. But, you know, once I get my dream property, I haven't got my dream property yet. I've just got a normal house for now. My dream property was a few acres of land and workshops in the garden. So like I can literally have the monster truck in the workshop, roll it out and just make YouTube videos with it on my land. But I could have got a mortgage and done that. But I kind of realised I'd rather not have a mortgage and not have any debt and not have any outgoings and just have a nice comfortable life with no debts and have less. I mean, it's nice to have all the big house and loads of land and loads of stuff. But if you've got lots of outgoings, it's going to lead to stress. So I thought normal house first and then save up a little bit more, get the dream house later on, get the monster truck over there. So yeah, work hard. You can have anything you want in life. And if you've got goals, you've got something to work to. And someone goes, Mr. Moneybags over here. No, no money bags here. If you can't afford your dream stuff that you want, you're not moneybags. So I'm a long way off. But I'm not knocking it, you know. I've got like pretty much my perfect life now and moving to like best place in the world in my opinion. So I'm not knocking it, but I think it's always good. It gets you up in the morning if you've got big dreams and you've got stuff that you can work for. And I think you just got to realise that anything you want in life is possible, but it's going to take a lot of work. So, you know, work smart, work hard. The world's your playground. You can have anything you want in life. Never in history has it been so easy. Do you have to switch citizenship to Isle of Man? No. If you're a UK citizen, you can just go there. You don't even need a passport. And then after 5 years, then you're like a full resident then. You've got the full rights of an Isle of Man person. But I think if you're coming from different countries, like if you came from America, for example, you'd probably have to get all visas and permits and stuff. I'm not really sure. But for a UK citizen, you can just go there. There's no restrictions. Where's Andy the Landy? Andy the Landy is at my friend's workshop and he's still on the road. He's still working, but I want to get a new chassis on there. Mercedes, probably is it 606 engine? There's a company called Diesel Pumps UK. He's got a YouTube channel and he gets like, I don't know, I think like 700 horsepower. I've seen him get out one of those engines. So I want to put one of those engines into the Defender because I want to keep it mechanical. And that Mercedes engine is still mechanical. You know, you can put in like a modern engine. That's it, OM606, that's the one. You can put in a mechanical, you can put in like an electronic engine, but I want to keep it all mechanical. So that Mercedes engine is still fully mechanical. It's almost like the Land Rover engine, but it's 6-cylinder. You get a lot of horsepower out of them. What about Hilux test? Says RC Dude. Yeah, still got to get on that. That's one of the videos in the making. Man, comments are coming in quick. They're hard to get. Would you ever do game over Top Fuel Dragster? Maybe, but I wouldn't drive it. No way would I drive it. No way. To the people that keep asking the same question over and over, I'm not going to answer the same questions that get repeated every minute. Noah in the house. How you doing, Noah? How are the cats going to move? The cats are going to stay with my mum and dad for now. But I'm hoping one day my mum and dad are going to move over there as well with me. So they don't want to sell the house, but hopefully on my next property I can get a house with a granny annex, and hopefully they're going to want to come there quite often. So what's been going on, Noah? You're looking for a two-wheel drive buggy, I hear. Here's my one. This is the Associated 6.3. Cool little buggy. I like that one. Are you married? No, I am not. I am single. I've got X-Max Ultimate. Whoa, nice one, Jim. Hopefully I'll get a bit of X-Max Ultimate content out at some point. Ever going to get a Hellcat? Oh, I'd love to, dude. I mean, trouble is I'll probably end up killing myself. I can't do rear-wheel drive. I used to have a Sierra Cosworth with about 400 horsepower. And even with that, the amount of times I spun it out and nearly crashed it, it's crazy. TITS stickers. I should make some merch of that, really, shouldn't I? Oh, yeah, Tomley sorted you out of a deal, hasn't he? Yeah, so you'll be racing soon then. But you've got to get the 1/8 out again as well soon. So me and Noah and a few other RCers, we went out and done a bit of 1/8 racing a little while ago. That's another video that's in the making actually at the moment. And where's the car gone that I raced? I can't remember where it is now. I raced that one there, the Truggy, but I raced a buggy as well. I think it's out there somewhere. But I'm building a brand new, well, Mick is building me a brand new one here. So this is the Kosho Inferno MP10 TKI 3, the latest one. So Mick's going to finish building that one off. And then at some point, we're going to go racing again and see how I get on with that. Oh dear, Chris goes more Noah's mum content. You need to get your mum on your channel, Noah. You probably get loads of viewers then. Test driver goes, hey, from California. Hello, dude. Thumbnail says worst body ever. Guessing it's trashed. Yeah, I already showed it earlier. Look, if you wind it back. But it broke really easy. Really easily that broke. Like, no effort at all. One tiny little rollover on mud. Hey, Noah says he's going to kick my butt next time. Yep, hopefully. Get a bit of competition going. That's good. We've got California in the house. We've got Virginia in the house. We've got Malta in the house. People from all over the world. Daryl in the house. How you doing? He's saying when I'm moving. I already chatted about all that earlier, dude, but I'm in the process. I've got the house. I've got the keys. Getting it decorated. And I'm moving backwards and forwards as we speak. Do you eat meat, Kev? No, I am a vegetarian. I tried vegan as well, but I struggled with it. But maybe I'll try it again sometime. I think it's difficult to get a healthy diet when you're vegan. But I've been watching a few YouTubers recently that are like on a raw vegan diet, and they do that. What's it called? Calisthenics, is it called? Where you do. It's no weightlifting. You just use your own body weight. And there's people on there like 80 years old, and they look like they're 30 years old, and they're so healthy. So I'm tempted to give it a go. And I'm not a fan of cooking. So raw food, I'm all over that. I like the idea of that. You just grab it and eat it. You haven't got to bother cooking it. You know, I haven't got time to cook. I mean, when you cook, it can take like, oh man, it takes like hours to cook. And you've got to clear it all up. You know, I'm busy working. I've got to work and grow the channel and grow the businesses and all that. So yeah, if I can just eat raw food and it's healthier, you just grab it, eat it, done, carry on working, perfect. Lyle goes, good luck with the move. Thanks, dude. You coming to Fam Jam again, Len? How do you say it? Calisthenics or whatever is best. Yeah, it's probably better than weightlifting, because with weightlifting, especially if you do it like, I've got some weights down there, but they're not very heavy. The trouble is, if you do stuff that's too heavy and you strain yourself, I'm guessing it's not very good for your body. So I think weights are good, but not too heavy. And, you know, because I sit down and do a lot of editing, it's good just to get up every sort of 10 minutes and just do a few light weights just to keep active, keeps you young. There's definitely a correlation that I see about people that are old and look young is between, you know, people sitting around and being lazy and looking old, and people that stay active their whole life just tend to stay younger for a lot longer. Am I saying it right? Calisthenics, is that how you say it? Calisthenics. I'm probably saying it wrong. Just say yes or no in the comments, guys. Am I saying it wrong or am I saying it right? Why not lift the Raminator 10 times? Oh man, Raminator is, it's only 40 kilos, so it's quite heavy for an RC car, but it's nowhere to hold it. So you do your back in trying to lift it. Len says you got it. What reg was your Cosworth? My Cosworth was a C reg, a really early press car. I can't remember what the reg was, but it was C something or other. They only made like 4 or 5 of them. I can't be your personal chef. I have family on the Isle of Man, says Scott. Hey, there you go. Stay younger by staying single with no kids. You know, I'm single, but I'm perfectly happy being single. And if the right person come along, happy days. But I think you're definitely better off being single than you are with the wrong person. If you're with the wrong person, that's going to really make for a miserable life. I know a lot of friends that have, with the wrong person, they're just miserable. So you're better off single than being with the wrong person. But if you find the perfect person, perfect. Calisthenics, someone says, trying to say it. Yeah, probably saying it wrong. Stay single, trust me. Dude, a lot of people say to me, Kev, why are you always so happy? And yeah, a big part of it is because I'm single. But I'm sure if you were the right person, that would make you happy too. But with the wrong person, it's definitely going to make you depressed. So I'm happy to die single. I'm not looking for a girlfriend. I'm happy how I am. You could say, actually, that I'm, what's it called? LGBTQ plus, whatever it's called. You know, you might see me laugh about it a little bit sometimes. But I think I'm actually part of it. Because I looked on there what it means, and it says if you're not interested in either, then you're part of it. So I guess I'm part of it, aren't I? So that means I can laugh about it as well, because I'm part of it. So there you got David saying, best thing I did was meet a good woman and start a family. Yeah, I see a lot of people that say that like having the right partner in their life makes them perfectly happy. But I see a lot of people as well that are single and they're really happy. So I think you've got to do what works for you. So Scott says, way better single, saves money. I don't think a partner should be a suck on your money, really. I mean, if you're with the right person, then you help each other grow, don't you, I guess? Each to their own. Yeah, at the moment, perfectly happy single, but if the perfect one comes along that helps and everything, then happy days as well. But yeah, I'm just perfectly happy now, really. I wouldn't want to risk ruining it. Children give you a new focus to pass on the legacy. Well, you know, people do say that. What is the purpose of life? You know, and the purpose of life maybe is to reproduce and pass on your legacy. Yeah, kind of agree. But also, one day, the sun's going to stop sunning and all life on Earth's going to be gone anyway. So your legacy is never going to continue indefinitely. Everything comes to an end eventually. So, you know, just have fun while you're here. Try and leave the world in a better place how you found it. And that's all you can do, really. But at the end of the day, everything's going to be gone, you know, eventually, isn't it? All right, hold on, back a minute. Got runny nose. Corona nose. Another guy's been single for 17 years. You're 17 years old though, aren't you? Lambo is a sensible family car. You know, I see a lot of people, they suddenly get a girlfriend and they get kids and they have to sell everything. They sell their fast cars, their business collapses, and then the wife cheats on someone else, and then the wife wants half of the dude's stuff, and then he's miserable, and then he commits suicide. So that's not a way to happiness. So if it's out of that or single, definitely single. There is a saying, what they say, if it flies, F's or floats, rent it. Probably some truth to that. What is your favourite micro drift car? Probably the Mini Zs, from what I've used. What is the best RC monster truck? Well, Raminator and then LMT. Hey, Lyle goes, love your channel, Noah. Yep, everyone check out Noah's channel. Someone goes, prenuptial agreement. I think, I don't know if Hardcore's in the chat, but Hardcore's looked into this, and Hardcore says that the prenuptial isn't worth the paper that it's written on here in the UK. What is your favourite vegetarian dish? Oh, savoury pancakes. Amazing. And that is probably why I like milk as well. So if I went vegan, I'd really struggle, because I love savoury pancakes and I like milk. So I would struggle. So maybe I'll try it. I want to try the old raw food diet. I want to give it a go, but not strictly. What time is it, Kev? Time here is 6 o'clock. Is curry vegetarian? I have a vegetarian curry. So I have naga. That's my favourite one now. But I have a vegetable naga. How much planes do you have? Not too many. I've got that jet over there, which my friend Steve's helping put together. I've got 2 Hangar 9 Beasts. I've got a Foamy Extra 300. I've got Foamy J10. And a couple of small little Banggood Foamies. Yeah, Noah says I've got to give up the curry if I want a raw diet. I know. That's why I don't think I can do the raw diet religiously. But I think if I can do like the raw diet most of my life, and then every now and then you can have a curry still. I don't think any extreme's good, and everybody's got a different body as well. Some people they function well on a carnivore diet, other people function well on a raw vegan, other people are vegetarian. Other people on, pescatarian's another one. Keto. My parents did the keto, and that works out well for them. So I think it's probably best to try out all the different diets and see what works best for you. If you feel like you've got more energy and you look in the mirror and you look better, then you kind of know that diet probably suits you, I'd have thought. Can't live without a curry. Oh, man. My favourite food. Savoury pancakes and a vegetable naga curry. What has been your worst RC injury? I've not really had any, really. I mean, the smell of bacon is the only thing stopped me from going vegetarian. Oh, dude, the smell of bacon is my second worst smell. Let me know in the comments, guys, what is your worst smell in the world? Ultimate worst smell. Comment down below. My worst smell in the world is fish. That is the worst. I cannot stand the smell of fish. It's just bleh. And in a close second is bacon. If someone's cooking bacon, I've got to go. I've got to leave. I can't. Like in my workshop here, nobody's even allowed to bring me in. Not bringing it in. So if I'm near someone cooking bacon, I've got to leave. I can't even be in the same house. Popcorn, someone says. Oh, man, I love popcorn. Man. I don't eat any kind of fish, someone says. I know fish is supposed to be... Oh, Brussels sprouts. I really like Brussels sprouts. Rotten egg. Blech. Worst smell, my ex. Oh, micro builder. Put on there, what is your worst smell and what is your favourite smell? Worst smell is my cat litter box. Oh, yeah, that's pretty gross, isn't it? Kids' nappies, yep. Cold hot dogs. Oh, no, it goes bad breath. Oh, man, yeah, that's pretty bad, yeah. Especially when you get somebody with bad breath and they keep getting in your face and they're talking to you and you're trying to get away. I mean, what do you do? What do you guys do? If someone's getting in your face with bad breath, I mean, sometimes you've got to tell him, you say, oh, dude, like, brush your teeth. But, I mean, what do you do if you try to be polite? You try and back away and they get closer. And you get closer and it's sort of like, well, what do you do? If you just, in the end, he's got to say, it's like, oh, dude, your breath stinks. Someone goes, bacon is the worst. Favourite smells of new car shell. Yeah. Gear oil. Oh, gear oil was a pretty bad oil. Yeah, automatic gearbox. Oh, bleh. Breathe through your mouth, laugh out loud, someone goes. Mealworm is the worst smell. I don't think I've smelt that. Cloves. Oh, I like cloves. RC car, best smell. I was vegan for a while. I only eat grass-fed beef and auto-healed. Yeah. Someone goes, Ferrari or Lamborghini? Up for Lambo. Ferraris are a bit showy-offy, really, aren't they? Lambos are more boy racery. Deer stomach is the worst smell. Not smelt it, but I can imagine. Someone goes, what is your favourite smell? Probably vanilla. I love the smell of vanilla. Have you been to Arc Raceway recently? No, I haven't actually. I'll keep meaning to go again. I wanted to go last summer, but never did. So hopefully next summer I'll go again. It's a bit of a long old way to go when it's crappy weather. Noah goes vanilla extract. Oh, I love the smell of vanilla. I'll tell you what, I went into Tesco's once. Tesco's is like one of our food shops over here. Like you guys have got Walmart, we got Tesco's. And I could smell this vanilla smell. And it smelled so nice. I was like, I don't care what it is, I'm buying it. So I'm like running around the store trying to find what this smell was. I'm like, even if it's a Tart's handbag, I don't care, I'm buying it. And it happened to be a vanilla scented candle, so I bought it. My worst smell is baby crap, says Joshua. A lot of people saying cat litter box. Yeah, they're pretty bad, aren't they? Nitro smells good. Yeah, yeah. Rotten meat, someone goes. Bleh. What's the daily drive? Used to be Andy the Landy. Dog's farts. Oh, my God. Oh, my cat farted on me the other day. Bleh. Best smell pizza. Oh man, I love pizza, but I don't really eat it anymore because it's like really carby. I try to lay off the carbs as much as possible, but I do need a pizza at some point. I'm really missing a Domino's pizza with that garlic and herb dip. So good. I might need to treat myself again at some point. No, I go strong cheese. I can't stand it. Do you know what? I used to like mild cheddar, but now I like the vintage. The stronger the cheese, the better now. I love it. That's where it's going to be difficult being vegan because I do like my cheese and my milk and my eggs. I do like all that. So I would really struggle being a vegan. I might give it a go and be vegan through most of the time, but not religiously because I couldn't not eat pancakes. All right, guys, I'm going to love you and leave you. Thanks for stepping by. If you want to win this RC car, and you can win it for free, there is a link pinned to the top of the chat or in the comments. And if you click on that link, go to the description, click on the description, you can win this car for free. Everybody can have one free ticket. If you want more than one ticket, you've got to buy them. So if you want a bigger chance of winning, if you're greedy, you've got to buy the tickets, or you can have one free ticket. And the winner can choose between this car here, which has been battered and abused, or this brand spanking new one that's got all the M2C upgrades on it. And there's also, I've got a rally car on there as well at the moment that you can win. So if you click on that link there, you can see it. And all my competitions, every single one, you can enter for free. Just make sure you read that description. I get so many people that go on there and say, Kev, I don't know how you do it for free. How do you do it for free? Your tickets cost £1 or $1. How do you do it? How do you do it? Read the damn description. I'm not going to keep responding to comments asking you. If you can't read the description, then you shouldn't be doing the competition anyway. So read the damn description. It cannot be clearer of how you can get free tickets and enter for free. So there you go. If you ask, how do you get free tickets? I'm not even going to bother responding because it's all there. That one or that one, all yours. And this thing here, a quick little update while we're here. I'm going to let you guys go in a minute. So this one here, I've put all the Trill upgrades on it. Look at that. All aluminium there. All the Trill aluminium stuff on there. All there. This thing's a beauty. I really love these Lossy bikes. And I'm probably going to do a raffle on one of these soon. I did do a raffle on one before. And the raffle was actually for this one. But the winner chose to have a brand new one. Because sometimes, not always, but sometimes I give the choice. Because originally, when I did these competitions, I bashed the car. And then people complained, you're only giving away a smashed up car that you've abused on the channel. So then I thought, all right, I'll go a bit easier on the car. And then people going, oh, I hate it when he does raffles because he just goes easy on the car. He doesn't abuse it anymore. So I was like, oh, man, you can't win. So then I thought, right, if I do 2 cars, one that I use on the channel and abuse it. And also some people wanted the actual car on the channel because it's like part of the YouTube channel, and people wanted to have like a bit of a memorabilia of the channel. And other people wanted a brand new one. So I was like, right, what I try and do now, I'll give the winner the option. The actual cars on the channel that's been used and abused, or a brand spanking new one. So that is why you can choose the legendary one that's been on the channel, or you can choose a brand new one. And I did the same with this one here. Because someone goes, oh, didn't somebody win that in the competition? You've still got it there. You're not sending out your competitions. Well, if you click on that link, you can go down and you can see all the people that have won and left reviews. And also, if I don't send it out, then I don't get paid. So why would I not send it out? And on this one here, I gave the option, this one here, which was abused, or brand new one. And the person that won that one, he chose the brand new one. So if you go onto that link there and you have a look through the previous winners, you'll be able to see the person that won the new one of this, he left a good review. So there's always someone, there's always someone that's going to try and make out and say that everything's a scam. Kev's a scammer, he's not sending out his raffle prizes. Do you know what I've learnt in life? That those that accuse people of stuff normally are guilty of the same crime. So when somebody goes, people said it the same on my eBay course. People go, oh, it's a scam. Yeah, the people that are in the course, they're all happy with it and making money. Not everybody, but a lot of people are. And those that are not happy with it, they get a refund. So nobody that's ever been in the actual course, not one single person has said it's a scam. But you'll get people that are jealous and they'll go on, they go, oh, it's a scam. And if you look at those people, you'll probably more than 9 times out of 10, you'll find that those people actually are scam artists. So, people that accuse people, if it's unfounded, if somebody actually is a scammer and he gets accused of being a scammer, justifiably so. But if there's no evidence to suggest that there's a scam going on and people accuse something of being a scam, 9 times out of 10, they are a scammer themselves. So anyway, this one here, I made it 6S. I changed the speed controller, I put a Castle Mamba X in there, and this thing was mad. The amount of power, I've still got to edit the video, but it's got so much power that this tyre expanded. It was rubbing on the swing arm. Can you see? Look, it was absolutely mad. And all it wanted to do was wheelie. So we put a load of heavy weights on the front of it, and it's crazy. So that video will be out soon. Somebody says, are you still doing the eBay courses? Yes, I am doing the eBay courses still. However, I don't really publicise them that much anymore at the moment. I'm going to build a new course because the eBay course is getting a little bit outdated. It still works. Everything in that course still works. And people are still getting good results, those people that take action. However, I myself don't really do eBay that much anymore. I'm focusing more on other businesses that I can do from my laptop anywhere in the world, like YouTube and the other businesses that I've got based around my YouTube channel. So I'm going to be making a new course soon where I'll show everything right from start to finish and everything that I'll do to make money online. And I don't know what to call it. I don't know what to call the course. I was going to call it like the laptop millionaire or something like that, but it just sounds a little bit corny, doesn't it? So I don't really know what I'm going to call it really. But in that new course that I'm going to make, I'm going to have the eBay course in there, the YouTube, the social media stuff, like how to make your own courses, affiliate marketing, selling your own products. All that stuff's all going to be in the new course that I've got to build. And I think once I'm fully settled down in my new house in the Isle of Man, I'm going to start working on that course. Mobile Money Maker, that's a good one. Yeah, I like that one. That's a good one. Yeah, I like that one, actually. That's a pretty good one. What is your favourite meat? I don't eat meat. Off topic, but for your Bash Velocity LMT, what shocks do you run? Stock. Noah's off. Hey, see that, dude? I'm going to be off as well in a sec. I'm pretty much done right now. So the thing with it, when people come to me and say, what is the best way of making money online? There's no one size fits all. It's different for everybody. Everybody's different. So, you know, for a lot of people, eBay's perfect. And for some people, it's not so perfect. So in this new course, I'm going to put everything that I know about making money online all into one course. And in that way, when people get in on it, they can sort of pick and choose and see what works for them. Because some people, they do eBay and they find they don't like it. And eBay, you know, if you're first starting out making money online, eBay's perfect. Because for you know, there's no such thing as make money fast. Get rich quick does not exist. Anybody that tries to sell you a get rich quick scheme is selling you a lie. They do not exist. Everything requires a lot of work. But out of everything that I've tried almost, well, not everything, but I've tried so many different ways of making money online. Amazon FBA, affiliate marketing, YouTube, eBay, Amazon, stock photography, list goes on, article marketing, paid ads. Man, I've tried pretty much everything, not everything, but a lot of it. And eBay has been the quickest way that I've found to make money in the quickest time frame possible. And also where I see the best results from other people that I've shown how to make money is always sort of been eBay. But the beauty with eBay, and I'm not saying when you start eBay to do eBay like forever, like you don't need to give it that many hours. Like saying if you want to do YouTube, for example, full-time job. It's like I do 16 hours a day, 7 days a week doing YouTube. And if you've got a full-time job, you can't do it. So, you know, to make YouTube really work, you've got to do it full-time. So it's kind of like chicken and the egg, you know. You need the money and the time to do YouTube. But if you quit your job, you haven't got the money. And if you keep your job, you haven't got the time. So it's sort of like catch-22. So that's where eBay comes in. You can do eBay. You can spend 2 hours a week doing eBay. Not 2 hours a week, or 2 hours a day. So you can do your 9 till 5, come home, have your food, do 2 hours a day doing eBay. And then from that, if you do it right, if you follow my 11-step blueprint, from that, you can then quit your 9 till 5 job. Once you're making more money from YouTube than what you are from eBay, you can quit your 9 till 5 job, and then you can give 14 hours a day to your YouTube channel or any other business that you want to do. And 2 hours a day you can spend on your eBay business and get the money in. So that is the way that I would do it, because otherwise it's so difficult. You know, I get it. You know, you're working 9 till 5. You've got no time. You've got no money. You're paying the bills. You've got family. You've got kids, whatever else. You haven't got time to set up your own business. But, you know, with the eBay, although I don't do it as much anymore, to start off with, and until you quit your job, eBay's perfect. But, you know, you could keep eBay going. I know people that make 20 grand a week on eBay and they keep it going. There's big companies like Argos, one of the biggest retailers in the UK. They still use eBay. How much does your eBay course cost? I've actually got a free eBay course, actually. There might be a link to it down below somewhere. I've got a paid one as well, and the paid one does come with a money-back guarantee. You've got 30 days to try it out. If you don't like it, hit me up a message on there. I'm going to say, Kev, not for me. I want a refund, and you'll get your money back, no questions asked. What is your favourite fragrance? I don't like fragrance. I use a natural deodorant that's made from salt. What should we sell though? I used to personally sell only RC stuff. But now, well, not now, I've recently stopped doing eBay because I'm moving to the Isle of Man. If you're on a small island, eBay's a bad idea because you're not going to be able to compete on shipping. You know, people on mainland, they're going to be able to ship, say, a parcel for £1. And if I'm on the Isle of Man, it's going to cost me like £3 to send the same item and it's going to take longer. So I can't compete with people that actually live in that country. So, you know, I'll do a little bit of eBay still because obviously I sell the course, so I've got to stay on top of it, so I've got to know how to do it. But, yeah. Oh, cheers. Cheers, Rory. He said, you're outstanding, Kev. Cheers. What should we sell, though? Yes, I used to sell exclusively RC stuff, but... you know, I went over to selling everything. If there's money in it, I'll sell it. What is your dream car? 1964 Volkswagen Beetle. And once I've got a bigger shop and space to keep it, I want to get one. Bad idea from South Africa as well, shipping. Well, no, it's not a bad idea because you can just... South Africa's like a massive country. So you can sell to the South African market. And... you know, other countries from outside of South Africa can't compete. I mean, you know, I could do eBaying on the Isle of Man, but there's only 85,000 people living on the Isle of Man, so I'm only really going to have a competitive to those 85,000 people. Whereas if I do eBay on the UK, I've got like 6 million people that I've got as an audience. And if you're American, you got like, I don't know, how many Americans are there? Like 20 million or something? So the bigger the country, the better it is to do eBay. Can I start eBay business with limited funds? Yes, you can start with £10, $10. You're the best RC YouTuber, says Kaboom. Hey, thanks, dude. My dad has a Volkswagen Beetle. Oh, epic. One day I'll get one. 300 million Americans. It's not that many, dude. I thought it's like 20 million or 12 million or something, wasn't it? Pam says, hi, love your YouTube. Thank you. Do you post plane content? I will do. I will do, dude. A lot of different numbers here. 8 million Americans. Someone says 339 million Americans. How many, what is the American population? Everyone's saying different. I thought it's like 12 million or something. What is it? Have I got it completely out? Have I missed off a zero, have I? Or is the UK? No, the UK is 66 million, isn't it? That's it. UK 66 million and America's like 200 million. Is that right? I don't know. Probably missed a zero off somewhere. 300 million in America. Oh, right. I missed a zero off. There you go. That's definitely not a billion. 40 million in California alone. Yeah. There you go. I got it wrong. But I'm man enough to put my hands up and say when I'm wrong. Nothing wrong about being wrong as long as you can own up to it when you are. Yeah, so what's the UK population then? Is it 66 million? Yeah, I was way off with 6 million. Is it 66 million? What's the UK population? I know the Isle of Man's 85,000. I know that. Yeah, so 330 million in the US, 37 million in the UK. All right, well, second chance I got it nearly right. I thought it was 6 million, but it was 67 million. Yeah, Isle of Man is 85,000. Canada used to be 33 million. Kev, how much is your petrol raminator? The most expensive one was 10 grand. The Gravedigger was about 7 grand. The cheapest one was about 5 grand, I think. Kev, you are man enough. That's right, honest person. Hey, thanks, dude. Everyone gets stuff wrong sometimes. We're only human. You know, everybody gets stuff wrong. But I think when you're wrong about something, you've got to be man enough to admit it when you're wrong. Nothing wrong about being wrong as long as you can see when you're wrong and own up to it. Nothing wrong with that at all. What's the worst is when people are wrong and they'll just keep hammering home that they were right all along because they cannot admit that they were wrong. And the trouble is, when you're like that, you can't learn. Learning is about admitting when you're wrong and learning new things. If you're so arrogant to never, to think that you're never wrong, you'll never learn new things. And you'll see those sort of people are always broke. People that cannot admit that they're wrong and people that paralyze themselves to learn new things, they're the poorest of people. But if you can put your hands up and say, you know what, yep, I was wrong. And, you know, you might look back on some of my videos from 2 years ago and I've got a different opinion now. People evolve, people's minds evolve, people's opinions change. And they might still be wrong even when you change. So, you know, that's fine. You can change opinions and you can be wrong and you can admit that you was wrong. Nothing wrong with that. Sounds like politicians. Nothing wrong with being wrong as long as you can admit it when you figure out that you're wrong. Do you go to church? No, I don't personally. Not that I think there's anything wrong with going to church, but I find it boring personally, so I don't go. I have been before, but I just found it so boring. Oh my God, Scott says you get 10,000 illegals a week. I'll tell you what, we probably don't get much off of that in the good weather. In the good weather, so many boats come over here. We probably get about, I don't know, how many illegals do we get coming into the UK on a good day? If your weather's good, I've heard like 1,000 people coming over a day. Don't know where the hell the country's going to end up. Keep letting that lot come in all the time. What's your progress like on the top speed car? I've not done nothing since the last video, but I'm going to start working on it soon. Do you believe in God? Don't know. Never seen a God, so I don't know. I'm 50-50. I have no idea. When I die, I might find out. I might not find out. That's my opinion. And I'm not going to argue with anybody, because what's the point of arguing? I mean, whatever they say might be wrong. It might be right. There's nothing to argue about. That's where all your tax money goes. I know a lot of my tax money goes to illegal immigrants. I know that. Not all of it, though. A lot of it goes to the tyrants as well, doesn't it? Spending our money on stuff we don't need or want. Oh my God, 1,800 illegals into UK per day in 2023. I mean, on some days maybe, but not every day. But that's I dread to think where it's going to lead to. What do you guys going to think is going to happen if all these illegal immigrants keep coming in, flooding the place, and none of them contributing? Where's it going to end? Hey, Rosie in the house. How you doing, dude? You liked the boat video, did you? It's fun making it. Yeah, where's it going to end? If 1,000 to 2,000 illegal immigrants keep coming in all the time and none of them contribute, if they worked, I'd say good. They're working, they're contributing to the economy. But if all these illegals keep coming in and all of them are just a lot of them are committing crime and most of them are not working, and we're getting like 1,000 to 2,000 a day coming into these countries, what's going to happen? How long can it sustain for? I mean, what is the outcome going to be? I mean, people say overpopulated. I mean, yeah, but I mean, how's it going to end? How's it going to end? What's going to happen? I mean, it can't go on indefinitely, can it? I mean, how long can it go on for before like the whole society? It's already started collapsing now, but how long can it go on till it completely collapses? I mean, and how long do you give it? How long do you give it until it's completely unlivable? I mean, it can't go on. It can't. I mean, it can't, can it? I mean, what's going to happen? How's it going to pan out? Will you start a Kev Talks channel? No. I don't think people care when I talk about that sort of stuff. I had 700 viewers in the house, and now we're talking about this sort of stuff. There's 500, so I don't think people care, do they? It's just opinions, isn't it? I mean, why would my opinion matter to anybody else? No one cares about other people's opinions. See, Raz goes, England was such an amazing place before. Oh no, dude. I love the country. I love most of the people. And, you know, the countryside, the nature, the culture, everything. I used to love it. But it's going down the pan. It's getting ruined. Raz says game over. Sad. It is sad. But other than to get the hell out, I don't know what you can do. Yeah. Dee says there was a point I wanted to move to the UK. Not anymore. I don't blame you, dude. I mean, if you want to come here and get everything for free, perfect. If you want to come here to work hard, forget it. Do you like EVs like Tesla? I would have a Tesla. Yep, I do like them. But only if I could charge it off of my own solar. To plug it into the mains and to charge it from other fossil fuels, I think it's a bad move. You're not really saving any pollution, are you? Just moving it. Brendan goes, I've learned so much from you, Kev. Wee. Raz goes, England Prime Minister should buy Kev's merch. Yeah, game over. Yeah, should do. Game over. I think Raz has got it right. It's just going to be game over, isn't it? It's going to be just a hellhole, isn't it? I mean, it's going to be unlivable. I can truly see a time in the UK where the illegals they're going to be running up and down neighbourhoods with machetes and dragging people out of their homes, and not enough police there to do anything. And it's going to be absolute living hell living in this country. I can envision it. And just imagine it. You're going to be... Imagine looking out your window, hearing all this terror coming up your street, and you see these illegal immigrants breaking into people's houses with machetes, dragging people out, cutting heads off and stuff, in sheer terror, and you're just there with your family, just praying to God, if you believe in God, that they're not going to come to your door. I mean, what's going to happen? You're not even allowed guns in this country to protect yourself. I mean, yeah, at least you guys in America have got guns. I mean, it's terrifying to think about it, isn't it? It's terrifying. And I can see it going that way. If something doesn't happen quick to stop it, I can see it going that way. It's going to be living hell, isn't it? I mean, I can't see how it can ever end well. It can't, can it? It can't. Cannot end well. I mean, in this country, I think we would be better off to be allowed to have guns. I mean, somewhere like the Isle of Man where there's no crime, it's better to have no guns. But if you're in a high crime country, I think you're definitely better off having guns. Otherwise, you've got no way to protect yourself, have you? How can you protect yourself? Same in Germany, yeah. Very sad. Sounds very similar to South Africa, someone says. Yeah, it's going to get a lot worse. It's going to suck really bad. Yeah, so don't know what you can do about it, really. I think if you're hardworking, you've got to go to a country that treats you fairly. You know, there's all different countries in the world that treat different classes of people good. Like, in this country, in the UK, if you're lazy and you don't want to work, you get treated well. You get everything for free. You get free house, free food, free PlayStation, free Xbox, everything for free. But if you want to work hard, you want to make something of your life, they tax you to high heaven, they shaft you sideways. And yeah, so if you're hardworking, my advice is get out of the UK. Get the hell out of there. Run as far as you can. And, you know, same in America probably now. I used to want to move to America, but not anymore. It's going the same there as it is here in the UK. But at least you guys have got guns in America. We can't even like protect ourselves here. How can you shoot the litter bugs with no guns? So, you know, if you're hardworking, get the hell out of these countries. I'm going to the Isle of Man, man. That's where I'm going. At least there, if you work hard, you get appreciated and they help you. There you go. Someone says I pay 55% tax. Disgusting. And I give it to those who don't want to work and just commit crimes. Don't even go to EU. Yeah, EU's all going down the pan. It's all going down the pan. But there are places where it's not. The trouble is, you know, once all the hard-working people leave the UK, who's going to pay all that tax? All that tax that they're sucking from the people that are hard-working, like me. They're sucking so much money from people like me that people like me are thinking, sod this, I'm leaving. But then what's going to happen? If the country's just full of people that don't want to work, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? Move to Dubai. Yeah, Dubai's good. Perfect. I'd move to Dubai. My sister lives in Dubai. I mean, I'm going to go to the Isle of Man first because they look after people that work hard. But never again do I want to live in a high tax and high crime country. Never again. Especially if they don't even look after you if you're working hard. No way. There's someone there saying in America so much tax. Yeah, cloud goes in Dubai, everything's expensive. Yeah, but at least you don't have to pay loads of tax. At least you get to keep your hard-earned money. See, someone says I paid 500k in taxes last year. How much did you earn? If you earned $1 billion, that's nothing. But if you only earned $1 million, then it's loads. So, you know, how much did you earn? It's all relative. I wouldn't mind if it's 20%. You know, if I had to pay 20%, I don't care. But if you're paying over 50%, it's awful. Can you do a review on TRX4M soon? At some point. I've got 2 of them, so there will be a video at some point. How much money do you get on YouTube? It varies, dude. Some videos can make nothing. Some video can make thousands. It all varies. That's the thing, Micro Builder. If the money was going to go somewhere useful. That's the thing, you know, if... Jesus Christ, yes, Andreas goes 47% in Germany. I'm on over 55% here. Yep, RC Smith says like 55% for him in America. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Awful. You're working and you get nothing for it. I mean, if here in the UK we paid 55% taxes, but we got the perfect country. Everywhere was perfectly safe. The police are fair. and they gave you like a clean, safe country, perfect. I wouldn't mind paying so much tax. Yeah, someone said you paid 500k on 1.7 mil income. Yeah, it's not great, but it's not too bad. It's not massively bad. I mean, there's a lot worse. You know, if for 1.7 mil income here, you're probably paying 900 tax, probably. Can you review Slash, please? I've done Slash videos. Yeah, that's it. Government takes a lot of tax money, but can't even fix the road. If you're a taxpayer in the UK, you're shafted. If you want everything for free, you're laughing. But trouble is, though, when all the people that pay tax are fed up and leave, what's going to happen? What's going to happen when there's no taxpayers left? When it's just, imagine the whole of England just full of people that want everything for free. What's going to happen? I mean, everyone can't have everything for free. The people can only have free stuff because they're getting it from people that are working hard. But where's the fairness in that? I mean, I'm all for it when somebody's too ill to work. If somebody's got a disability and they can't work, or they're between jobs and they're looking for a new job, I get it. Those people should get paid. They should get housed. They should get fed. Those people need to get sorted out. But I'm against people that are too lazy to work getting anything. People that are too lazy to work should not get a single penny. Yeah, see, Canada. I used to want to live in Canada as well, but that's going down the pan. Australia used to be a beautiful place. That's going down the pan. All these once beautiful nations are just going down the pan. I don't think they're an option anymore if you want to be hardworking. Right, anyway, guys, I'm going to love you and leave you. We've done enough waffling on this depressing subject. It's supposed to be more of a fun channel. So, anyway, thanks for stepping by, people. Next live stream, I have no idea when. I'll just do it when I fancy it. And I will see you guys soon in another video. Next video might well be the Big Rock video or maybe the 6S motorbike video. Alright, good to see you guys. Thanks for keeping me company on venturing, and I will see you guys very soon in another video. Bye-bye, guys.